Hi, and thanks to Kathleen Whalen of Whalen Financial in LaSalle for sponsoring Tom's Take. She's at 128 Buckland. And thanks to you for tuning in. I'm at the 78th Mendota Sweet Corn Festival. Kind of just did a walk around of the Midway with Annie Short. You've met her before. And she is one of the people who's working very hard on Reimagining Mendota and helping revitalize this beautiful historic community. And again, full disclosure, I do help out at the Mendota Museum and Historical Society just down the road a little bit. But I do love Mendota, and I love showcasing it when I can, and when they have the Sweet Corn Festival, seems like a good reason. Annie and I walked around a little bit and talked about it. Here it is. Annie Short, we talked to you quite a bit when we come. You're our person in Mendota.
Yeah.
And this is the time to be in Mendota.
It is.
We just had a couple thunderclaps, and a few children screaming in terror, but we're not going to let that stop us from having a nice time.
Definitely come to Sweet Corn Festival.
Let's walk down here. You're one of the people who's really driving this effort to kind of reimagine, revitalize Mendota.
Yes.
It's Reimagine Mendota.
Yes.
And you're a member of the city staff now.
I am.
You had come in to work on grants and things before, but you're really coordinating a lot of the things that are happening here now.
Yeah, I get to help all the people feel excited about doing all the stuff they've been wanting to do.
Well, tell us what people are. First of all, awesome hydrangeas.
Yeah.
Tell us
By our garden club, so great job.
Oh, this is by the garden club.
So we're on Illinois Avenue. So
Yeah.
speaking of rejuvenation, this was one of the first streets that they started to fix before the fires.
Okay.
But progress is coming back to this city. So the building that we're coming up to right now, we have a grant for that building. So that's the one that we will remodel and have an indoor public market.
Right.
And then the upstairs will be the co-working space.
Like leasing office spaces and
Yes.
things for maybe short-term workers
You
or
can do
projects
it, or even a day.
meetings, having
Yep.
meetings with people.
Meetings. It's great. So if you even come off of the train from Chicago
Yeah.
and need a place, or you work from home and you do all the Zoom meetings and don't want to do it at home, you can do that here.
So that's what this building is going to become.
It is going to be that.
Festival.
Sweet Corn Fest is definitely special. I mean, it's sweet corn, but it's the atmosphere. And I think the thing that is most amazing about Sweet Corn Fest is it is all put on by volunteers except for our two chamber staff people. And our chamber staff are amazing. But to think that like about 30 to 40 volunteers come in on take days off of work, come do this setup. We're here, every night till 2 or 3 in the morning and back here at 5 in the morning, and these are two people of our volunteers.
And you had you put out the call for people to help with the vehicles and shuttling and things like that.
Yep.
Were you able to get some volunteers that
Yep.
you needed?
So we do have volunteers. One of my favorites is our corn shucking. So when Del Monte left, because it used to be Del Monte would donate all the corn
Right.
and have everything all ready for us. But now the chamber purchases the corn, so the donations are always appreciated for that. But in the morning on Saturday morning, there's like 80 of us out at a farm shucking corn.
Really?
And it is like the most, if you want to see community at the core of everything, to me that is it. And you have little kids to adults, and to think that we're shucking over 1,000 years of corn.
I mean,
just to serve on a Sunday to all of our people who come to visit us.
that's really
it's
amazing. That's really cool. You have
and
to
then
love
when
that.
you see it tomorrow when people are serving, so the line will start basically back here.
Right, and then it works its way up.
And then it works all the way to where that red steeple is.
Yep.
And literally people will stand in line for their 3 ears of corn.
But it's so good. And there's something about eating it here.
Well, because it's, cooked in a steam engine with lots of butter.
Right, but I mean, there's something about being in the environment here,
It
too.
is. And there is something special about Mendota, I always say that. The other cool thing that I don't know if everyone knows about Sweet Corn Fest is that it is the weekend that is our weekend for class reunions. So everybody comes back for their class reunion during Sweet Corn Fest
For
weekend.
Mendota High School.
And so I know there's one at Rosati's, one at the Elks, one at our new coffee barn. So we do have a new coffee shop in town.
It's a great structure over there.
And so they come, and then they're usually on the float during our parade on Sunday. So, you know, what a cool opportunity for people to come back together, reunite over what has become a tradition for us in Mendota.
And we had a thunderclap before, and it's a Saturday afternoon, but it seems to be okay now. There's a little breeze going.
It actually helped.
I know, it's good. And so what I also like too is are the Lions Club corn dogs down here?
Yes, that is a given. You have to have one of those.
I cannot go to a sweet corn festival without having one of those. Those are the best corn dogs I've ever tasted in my life.
So.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have one of those. So what do you think of the Midway? You like the Midway?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Usually this is.
Hi, how are you? You enjoying everything? Yeah.
Usually this is completely full, but you know it's hot and humid today. So last night we had our queen pageant, so we also have our sweet corn queen.
I was going to ask, how did that go?
It was great. We had amazing contestants. We talk about, like, just again, when you hear the answers of what these girls respond to, and just the pride that they have in the city at such a young age is pretty impressive as well for us. We have our flea market. So pretty much everything and anything for everybody here.
And you got to have the lemon shake-ups, you got to grab an elephant ear of some sort of funnel cake.
You know, it's like a true little mini fair. So.
Yeah, I love it. Good stuff. I see that Lions logo, so I'm going to go get one of those in a minute. But so what is your very favorite part? You grew up here in Mendota.
I did.
You came to this as a kid. Not as often because you worked in a restaurant.
I did work in
your
a restaurant.
Your mom owned a restaurant.
Yep.
So what's it mean to you?
To me, it's just community. It's really, again, you see people come together. This is the place to be. It's nice because it's right before school.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity for the kids to come and just enjoy before they have to go back to the grind. And you know, now that I'm older and I'm a volunteer, you see it on a whole different side. So
yeah.
But to me, I keep going back to, I know other communities hire companies to put this on, and we don't. And this is all because of amazing people who live and work here and believe in our community, and that to me is what makes us special.
Thanks again to Annie Short and to everyone in Mendota for always doing a great job with the Mendota Sweet Corn Festival. Number 78, 80 is just around the corner, and as Annie was telling me after we got done taping, you know, big plans, big things happening in Mendota. Who knows how the Midway and the places behind the Midway are going to look in 2 years. It's exciting to think about. It's going to be more exciting to see. Thanks to Kathleen Whalen of Whalen Financial in LaSalle at 128 Buckland for making this weekend reset possible. And I'll talk to you in the morning.